Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young Wade Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from the Windy City. Here comes the return. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And it is scooped up, and they're going to take it the other way. What a turn of events to start this one. It's a fumble return for touchdown. Greg, you could not ask for a worse scenario to get a ball game going.
Yeah, and the coach told us all week, Mike, we had a chance to talk to him how important it was to get his offense on the field early, establish a little rhythm, get into their opening script. His offense doesn't even get a chance now to take the field. That's just a huge mistake by this return unit. We'll see if it comes back to bite him the rest of the day.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams going to throw on the first play. He gets this one to Moore. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What is it up?
On second down, it's Williams. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. This will be returnable from his own 15. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Penix going to throw right away. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Falcon first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Bears' 19-yard line.
Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. That is caught back quarter of the end zone. Straight London. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
28-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's second down.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. The PAT up and good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
London brought in motion. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. Third and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd, looks like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Ready to launch!
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready to launch!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown Bears. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball in the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The open man is the tight end, Branson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, set. Punch square, punch square, punch square. You're ready to spin, you're ready to spin.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by King Nellis. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the zone read, this is Penix. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And making as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that can really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
He'll start at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
London brought in motion. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throwing is Penix. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Koo is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
What is up?
Trying to start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Bears first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
What is up?
Now Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
throw is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bears go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Penix. Finding space at the 40. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They're down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized there was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On the option, here's Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game, more important than how many gross yards you run for.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Oh, pick up the 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working from the shotgun, He'll hand this one off. He'll get about 2. James Pierce in on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. That one complete to Moore. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bears will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. He's got his tight end, Branson. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
14-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will score! Game on! Michael Penix! Touchdown Falcons! Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's a run, going left. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
the shotgun. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pick up there of 13. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He gets this complete to Brinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown?
Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Ready to launch!
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Open right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's down the field and taken in by Granson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
First down at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.